All right, guys. Now this is officially the last SDS video of the year. Wow, man. What a good year we've had, man.
It's been emotional, man.
What a good year we've had, man.
Even better year coming up soon, man.
Oh, I hope so.
Man.
And because of that, we're going to be doing the end of year football awards. Not just the Premier League, because we know more than just the Premier League. I've brought our outside advisor from La Liga.
UEFA advisor.
Faisal Balak.
Yeah. So we're doing the end of year football awards, okay? I saw Joe Tomlinson, a good friend of mine, tweet this on Twitter, and he said, hey, what about an end of year football awards? And he put the categories down. So Joe, shout out to you. His tweet is on the screen right now. And the categories we're going to be talking about are best manager, best player, best keeper, best under 23 player, best over 32 player, best signing and biggest transfer. This is for 2021 as a whole, okay? And that's all over Europe. Yeah. So I send the categories to everyone. We're going to all talk about it. You guys can get involved in the comments below because I'd like to see your end of year awards. And yeah, man, thanks for being around for this year, especially the second half of the year. That's when we probably started going hard since the Euros. So it's been good. And it's also my birthday tomorrow. Yay!
I'm allowed to say your age. Big 26.
Big 26.
Big 26.
Who's 26 at us?
Yeah, Levi's already 26.
Who's 26 at us?
At Arsenal.
26.
Rob Holding?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
That's true. Check it.
We gotta check, man. What's that, man? To see
if I get this right, I'm gone.
Gone. You're actually a vet now in the celebrity soccer games now.
26.
Yes.
And he's got new hair as well, looking good.
Smashing it, bro.
He looks good.
Smashing it, bro.
Crazy hairline.
Shout out to you, Rob. So yeah, if you guys want to get involved, leave your comments below. If you guys want to get involved on Twitter, hashtag SESPod.
I need to chat to him.
Feel free, yeah.
Because I got no centre mids apparently.
Feel free to get involved on Twitter, hashtag SESPod, and also follow everyone up, man. And obviously, like I said, because it's my birthday, hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it a lot. So yeah, we're gonna get into this end of year football awards. Let's make it a good one, boys. Let's make it a nice, fun one. It's the last video of the year. Let's go for it. Last podcast of the year as well. Hit follow on Spotify and iTunes. Well, okay, so we're going to start off with the best manager of 2021. This is the SDS Awards. Forget the Ballon d'Or. This is the most important awards in football. The SDS Awards. We're going to do it every year. 2021, the inaugural SDS Awards. Best manager goes to Felipe.
Thomas Tuchel.
Oh, good shout.
I can't lie to you. You know what? I'll be honest here. Me and Sean had a conversation and then I was like, Pep. I have to be honest. So we had a secret convo here.
On the drive here.
So I was like,
in Nando's.
Yeah, Nando's, sorry. So I was like, I was like, Pep. And he's like, and I was like, wait, who would you give it to? He said, Thomas Tuchel. And I was like, you know what? 2021, if it's a calendar year.
2021, bro.
You have to give it to Tuchel still. Yeah, just the fact that he transformed Chelsea completely. Yeah. You know, went from 9th in the league, looking horrible, to winning the Champions League and becoming title contenders. You have to give it to him still. So for me,
it's Big Tommy.
Yeah, Big Tommy still.
Oh, Sean? Yeah. I'm guessing go for the same man.
Might be Sharks for managing this lineup that he's done every week. Crazy, man.
Yeah, he's trying to be on the lineup next year. He's trying to be on the lineup next year.
Sean realised.
I said, yo, even my place ain't even secure anymore. Jesus.
Mental. Man trying to secure that one. Yeah, you know,
I like that.
That was good.
I need to keep getting stopped in Westfield, bro. Westfield's becoming jarring now. I can't even walk in Westfield, bro.
Mental.
Getting stopped left, right, and centre.
I can't even walk in Westfield no more.
It's crazy.
We've had a good year, man.
That's not a cap, you know. That is facts, you know.
I walked with the Hilltop band into the Westfield. I got stopped like 25 times.
Jeez. That's what you get.
Down to it's all down. Nah. Have some respect, man. They say sugar, but that's down to Sharks, man. Best manager.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but you'll be in last week.
Nah.
Sean,
number one. Yeah. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. You're in there. Don't worry, man.
Nah, but I went Thomas Tuchel as well, yeah. Because we was talking about it and I was like, don't get me wrong, Pep has done an elite job with the best players arguably in the world in terms of as a unit of 11. I think it's a bit more easier of a job for him to have done to carry it on is hard sometimes, but he's done a good job. Pep's always done a great job. But like he said that he didn't even mention the person that he was thinking of as well to talk about 2021 is David Moyes as well.
Yeah, he's an honourable mention for me as well.
Yeah, because he's done a great job considering from January into the run-in from last year with the whole signing of Lingard and transferring West Ham around, getting them to where they were last season.
How they've done this season.
And how they're doing at the moment has been elite. Obviously, the last four or 5 games hasn't been great, but he's done a good job. But in terms of Thomas Tuchel, it's just we were in a bad place at the start of January. Frank gone. No one didn't really know who was going to come in. Tuchel come in, changed the system, made it effective, looked good in the 5. Because remember, if you've got me, I was saying Tuchel out first game.
I remember.
Because I saw the back 5 thing again, and I said I don't want Conte's boring style again. I know it's effective, but it's not necessarily great on the eye. But Tuchel's made us look quite all right on the eye. Chilwell and Reece James, they've looked good. And just in general, the general passage of play is a lot quicker. The German style is to get everyone working hard and working fast and working like just efficient. So yeah, I think he's done a great job with Chelsea. Did you?
Fair enough. Faisal, 2021 Manager of the Year. Can you get someone different, or is it gonna be the same
No,
one?
it'll be different. It'll be different. Antonio Conte.
Antonio
Conte. He broke Juventus
9 leagues in a row.
9 leagues in a row.
streak.
He broke it with Inter. Did
Pez.
well. Came to Spurs, doing well, and be fine for top 4. So I think he's for what he's done in 2021, especially that breaking Juventus record. I think that deserves him to be the
That's
best
a good
manager.
shout.
I think Juventus were on a bit of a downward spiral, and I think they were there for the taking, and it's like as if you sign 2 or 3 washed English players and it ends up being or Premier League players and you end up being able to win a league title.
Serie A.
Serie A, it's crazy.
No, they were there for the taking, but last year, Juventus worst start, they still won it. And bear in mind, he won it with Ronaldo there as well.
Yeah.
So I think for what he did, the whole formation, Lukaku being there, Hakimi, I think he did well.
Good shot.
I like it. So I had Tuchel down. I'm gonna give I had a couple of names down. It was really hard for me to decide because Tuchel was down there, Pep was there, Moyes was there. I also had Mancini there for the Euros as well.
Yeah.
And I thought they were impressive. And that's when Italy had the crazy run, carried on, obviously not starting in 2021, but carried on in 2021 where they were undefeated for so many games. It only ended against Spain?
25 games
in the final of the Nations League. But I went for Thomas Tuchel as well, only because he came in January. So if we're going January to December, he's only been at Chelsea for January to December. So it's easy for me to judge his one without getting clouded of, he might have carried off from last season. I think he's come in, he's Champions League, but he's also got Chelsea into that top 4. Won the Champions League, obviously, and then this season you were top for a long time. Yeah. But it's fallen off a couple of games recently, and I think we're going to see now. He's going to change up a little bit.
How he
Lukaku's
works under the pressure with different players.
Back, but I think Thomas Tuchel wins it for me, edges it. But there's lots of good managers, man. David Moyes. Would you put Ancelotti as a potential?
No.
I thought I was actually expecting it.
Does he not like Ancelotti? You not like Ancelotti?
I do. But he joined this season.
He
joined this season. Maybe.
But you've been impressive more than anything this start of the season.
This season from January, been very good. But
from January,
but from June to December, 5 months.
Yeah.
It's hard.
But Moyes, I'm not gonna lie, Moyes is a bit as a outrageous shout. I don't know.
You don't think so? You don't like that shout?
No.
No, man, that's a good
not
shout.
Even not even as an honourable option. No.
Why?
Come on, man.
He had a good year with he's had a good.
You got to put in context of what he's working.
You might as well put Brendan Rodgers in there as well, man. For what he did to Leicester last season.
Yeah, but this season.
No, but this year.
The first.
And we're talking about calendar year. Calendar year. West Ham went on a crazy run in January.
Put Pochettino in there. He won the league.
He won the league.
This the SDS. No. Allah, I forgot. Put the Nice manager.
Is this the guy we bought for giving us foreign information?
This is the
didn't even know that PSG didn't win league.
This is meant to be our
It's supposed to be our UEFA.
It's meant to help.
It's supposed to be Faisal Balag. Come on, man, this is horrible, man.
It's meant to be the SDS awards. Yeah, we're not showing discrimination to only the top teams. West Ham, just because he's a West Ham manager, you can't get manager.
I get that. I still think it's
SDS awards.
Like from what all the managers, fair enough.
He's got the best out of Mikel Antonio. He's got the best out of Declan Rice. He signed Kurt Zuma. He got Souček.
Lingard.
Zuma at the back is looking strong. Souček at the back looks. Kufau at the back looks decent. They've looked good.
Yeah,
they've looked good still.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
Bro, I don't want to hear.
No. I'm saying. Well, Unai Emery, do you think that's a bad shot?
Unai Emery is a good shot.
the Europa League.
It's a very good shot.
But
I know my stuff. I don't know be able to relate to. You know what I mean?
You know what? It surprised me for a second.
Yeah, but September
they're
to
not-
December has been stinks.
They're not
for
well. They're not
Villarreal.
doing well in the league.
They've been horrible in the
They're
league.
seventh in the league. He won.
Seventh?
That's not good enough.
He won the Europa
Europa
League.
League, yeah.
What about Moyes?
Oh,
I still don't think
they
this
got-
Just
whole
because they didn't
Moyes.
win a trophy.
No, this whole Moyes. You know what? Listen. You know what? Let it go, man.
It is about the
Let it
task
go.
compared to how well
They
you
got
did.
through to the Champions League round 16.
Who?
Right now.
Yeah, Villarreal.
You might as well put Nagelsmann in there, man, with Bayern. Come on, man.
This guy's outrageous.
Man said Moyes.
It's an honorable mention, Faisal. You didn't win it for us, okay?
That's good. That's good.
But the winner is the SDS.
Coming as well.
SDS
Villarreal are
awards.
ninth.
Yeah, the ninth.
Ninth.
Bro. You think on your
You're definitely not UEFA advisor.
Seven. No, it's a seven.
Hey.
Crazy.
Do you really watch the La Liga?
No, I said 7 from last month. It's good.
Because they're good 3 points away from Barca still.
It's good.
Yeah. But yeah, so it looks like the winner of the SS Awards Best Manager of the Year is Thomas Tuchel.
I had to, bruv. I'm checking the Spanish correspondent, bruv.
Don't worry, I'm joining him
That's
now.
UEFA
I'm joining him now.
I checked it.
I'm joining him now as a La Liga fan as well. I'm now a Real Betis fan.
Crazy.
Officially a Real Betis fan. Faisal welcomed me into La Liga. Shake my hand. I'm officially in the La Liga now. I have a team.
Oh wow,
I have a La Liga team. Yeah,
Decent
Real
players
Betis.
there.
Man's a Real Betis fan.
Yeah.
Hector Bellerin's there.
Yeah, Hector Bellerin is there. You're
Got
right.
Pellegrini as manager.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Yeah,
team,
yeah,
man.
it's a good
Juan
team,
me.
so.
Hey, top
Jeez.
scorer.
My stuff,
Hey.
But yeah, I'm now a Betis fan, guys. That's my La Liga team. So I'm gonna start watching La Liga. So you guys, you'll see more insight about other leagues as well now from watch. So yeah, Tuchel wins our manager of the year. Unlucky to Conte, but Tuchel wins it because he got 3 votes. All right, next award we're giving out. I should actually have got some trophies.
Yeah, you should have got fake trophies or something, man.
Best player of 2021. Who has been the best player? First one, start with you.
The GOAT, the greatest, Leo Messi.
You know, I find it crazy that Real Madrid fan calls Messi the greatest. I think that's
Brother,
mental.
I like him.
But I respect it.
I like
This is the only way. This is the only part of what I respect him about. Still,
I like him.
he
Outrageous.
Why you acting like you weren't Ronaldo fan in 2019? Why did man act like you weren't? Why does man act like you weren't
2019,
Ronaldo fan in 2019?
2019.
2019, you know, 2 years ago.
2 years, yeah.
Crazy.
He was.
Why trying to don't act different?
2 years, yeah.
Don't act brand new all of a sudden. You was a Ronaldo fan.
Not 2 years.
Do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
He's got you there
That's
still.
unrespected. Chill out, man.
Chill out. You could talk about maybe 6 years, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Not 2
I
years
got
ago.
proof that was
2019.
as early as 2019, brother. 2019. You
don't
need
know.
to chill out. Don't even put the tweet on the screen. Chill out.
I said don't
Chill out.
act different.
Don't act
I
brand
said
new.
don't even put a tweet to like his editor as well.
Crazy. Man's gonna have words with CBK after this one.
Don't even put it on the screen, man. Don't even put it on the screen.
Yeah, leave it as the editor of Messi. Yes. Yeah, so Messi is your shout for Player of the Year.
100%. To what he
Go
did
on, give us
to
reasons.
what he did to Barca last season, and you can see what Barca's
He had crazy numbers last season.
how's Barca's performing
January
this year.
onwards, though, how
And
was
bear
it?
in mind that's been no change. Literally put Messi in that Barca team, and they made it. And bear in mind, I think they were 6 points behind Atleti last season. Won the Copa America, finally won that international trophy, that drought, and now with PSG, even though the goals are low, the assists are low, but he's performing insane. So he's easily by far the thing.
Got a Real Madrid fan, a big Real Madrid fan, saying Messi's the GOAT. I think I should shut the case. I think I should shut the case and say, hey, Messi's the GOAT. You Real Madrid fans are admitting.
Bro, the debate. No. Listen, are you what?
Ronaldo, but he's United fan, innit?
Are you Ronaldo in?
Yeah, Ronaldo guy.
The thing is, Ronaldo is our greatest ever player.
Yeah.
We got tweets as well for you as well,
Greatest
brother.
ever player.
We got tweets for you as well, brother.
I think they're both.
Certain man deleted their tweets when they were saying
I
Messi's
think
the
I
GOAT.
just have a preference. That's all it is. I've never denied ever
When Ronaldo
denied
was going
Messi's
City.
greatness, but you, brother, you are dodgy.
We got receipts.
Yeah, you are dodgy.
When
dodgy.
Ronaldo went City, we got receipts.
Yeah, no, but I can.
Someone tweeted Messi to go.
That was playful, but I can
Yeah,
admit that
playful.
both of them.
Yeah, I was playful.
Both of them are goats.
I was playful.
You
You only have one goat.
Hey.
You only have one goal still.
Nah, but
Nah,
my
but
preference is
there's
Ronaldo,
deformed goat with 2 heads.
Nah.
Sometimes you see deformed goats.
Yeah.
The 2-headed goat. It's deformed.
Like they say, Messi isn't human. Ronaldo's the best human. That's it.
That's it.
Simple.
Yeah, facts.
You're
That's
dodgy.
it.
No, Messi.
You're
Yeah.
dodgy, brother.
I agree with that.
He's dodgy. I don't trust anything this guy says.
All right, so Messi. So who's your pick for player of 2021?
In terms of 2021, I would have would have give it to Messi, but in terms of the whole of 2021, because like the Ballon d'Or thing is, we always get to a run up to a certain cut-off time. It's quite early before the 2021 finishes. Up till that extent, I think Messi would have got it for me. I still think it should be Messi, but I would say
January
Jorginho.
to December.
Yeah, I'd say Jorginho.
Jorginho.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
It's the first walkout ever on SDS.
This guy's where's this guy walking
We've
out?
had the guy for the audio listeners.
Man.
For the audio listeners, Liban's walked off.
Liban.
Liban's walked off.
Liban, take my hands, bro.
For the audio listeners, Liban's walked off. Are you off? Bye. That's a mad one still. It's a mad one.
I'm telling you, hey, Jorginho.
Yeah.
Well, on my mother's life, I thought he was going to say a completely different name.
Same.
What do you think I was going to say?
Jorginho.
I thought you were going to say who I have.
I was expecting Robert.
Yeah, bro.
Who?
Robert.
Lewandowski.
Nah.
Jorginho.
Yeah. And it's only because I'm only saying George because I always felt like he deserved to be in the top 3 of the Ballon d'Or anyway.
I'm trying to nickname him.
Massive. That's George, bro.
name is George, though.
Massively contributional to how we play in our style anyway from when Tuchel was coming.
He won a Champs and the Euros.
Won a Champions League, won a Euros.
This year?
Has been in. Brother, I was telling you about Italy before the tournament started. There's a reason why I swapped fucking Alfie for Portugal for Italy because I knew.
You get credit for that.
Yeah, because I knew that Jorginho came in structurally. They've changed. It's a style difference, and he's massively influential. For him to win a Euros, Champions League, and then now that we've come back into the start of the season, we were top of the league for a long time. Soon as Jorginho started to get injured, Kovacic got injured, Kante got injured. Some of them that have come in, like Kante played with Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek was playing with Mason Mount in a double pivot in the midfield. Chelsea looked lost. Chelsea looked crap. We went away to Watford.
But the examples you're giving us, you're just saying Jorginho is the best Chelsea player 2021. That's the example. That's from what you're saying.
Yeah, but Chelsea have won.
Yeah, but you're saying about
Chelsea
how
won a
you're
Champions
saying
League.
what he's done for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
what makes him the best player in the world?
He won the
2021?
he won with the Euros. He won the
You know
Euros.
what's mad? You know what's mad about the Euros? If you take out that Italy midfield was Verratti, Barella, and Jorginho, yeah.
No, but sometimes they had fucking
Look,
started
I
him
think
Locatelli.
yeah,
and
but
fucking,
Locatelli was the starting Verratti. If I swear to God, if you took out Jorginho from that team and you had a midfield of Verratti as a holding, Barella, Locatelli, they still won.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Bro,
no way.
No way.
It's still one.
On that, brother.
No way.
I like Faisal. You need him on next week.
No way.
You need him on
No
next
way,
week
no
still.
way.
I can't lie. Put
No
Faisal
way.
down. Put Faisal down.
Why? Because he said that they would have won it. They've been playing with that. They've been playing that fucking formation, and it changed. It weren't looking good, and Italy were failing to fucking qualify.
We're talking about
World Cups,
we're
bro.
talking about the best
They didn't
player
qualify.
of the year, bro.
Yeah, and exactly.
And then you
up
got-
until we ran into the COVID and Jorginho getting injured. Jorginho was forced to come back and play even half injured, bro, in these last couple of games, just to get us through some of these games. So the games where we dropped points, George weren't in our squad. George has probably been in one of the teams that drew in our team.
He's Chelsea best player.
But he was Italy's most influential player.
Mate, he's about to cost Italy that penalty
Well,
miss.
there was-
No, but he's
That
not.
penalty
Okay,
miss-
he's not. He wasn't the most influential. Okay, he wasn't the most influential.
You know what's
But
mad? Donnarumma won the Euros thing.
yes, I know
Euro
the Euros best player.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I'm saying when you look at how they play, he's massively
I think you're
influential
looking
to
more at a
us.
point of he was in 2 successful teams this year. The
That's
Italy
what it
team
is.
And he's
Chelsea
been
team.
but it's not that he's just in the squad. He's not in the team.
Kante-
He's massively
but
in the
Kante
team.
was man of the
Kante-
match of
No,
both
of the
semis and finals.
semi-finals of the final. Okay,
Yeah.
2 games, bro. It's still massively influential for what Jorginho does for our squad. Me
That's
personally,
not
No,
enough
he
for
was-
me to say he's the best player.
He
of the
wasn't
year,
even the
Okay,
best
so
player
who-
against
okay,
us in the
if you're not going
semis.
to, if you're going to tell me Messi, if you two both are going to tell me Messi,
We haven't said
I'll
that.
shake your hand.
I've-
Yeah,
I've-
if you two both give me Messi, I'll shake your hand. Fair enough. But you ain't going to both say Messi, and whoever you're saying other than Messi over George is criminal to me personally.
Okay, so Lewandowski's. I'm gonna say mine. Lewandowski,
What's he won this
60
year?
goals.
What's he done
in the calendar year?
Okay, individually,
60
fucking-
goals.
Okay,
Calendar-
Harry
and he won
Kane.
every
Harry
single-
This is about best player.
Okay,
This is
Harry
about
Kane.
best awards,
player.
man.
Okay,
This is about the best player.
Harry Kane fucking 20 and 20, bro, for the calendar year. Okay, so what?
Yeah, whoa, the brother scored like 2 league goals and he just scored the other day.
Okay,
bro.
so
Like,
what's
what
Robert
are
been
we
doing?
talking about?
Okay, so what's
We're talking about somebody that's been consistent from January to December.
Yeah, and
Performances
and
have been
Jorginho
the same every
and
single month.
Jorginho has done that for Chelsea and has been majorly influential as a centre midfielder, not just a striker because he scores goals, as a centre midfielder, massively influential for Chelsea, dictates the way we play football, dictates the way that Italy play
Lewandowski's
football,
not
and
the
both
best-
teams
the
have
best
both
goal
won
scorer- one of
the
the best
2
goal
top
scorers in
things
Europe.
in both.
By the way, I've got
both things have
Lewandowski
won the
as well.
2 top things.
We'll argue it
The
together.
2 top trophies this calendar year is a Champions League and the Euros. The Euros are above the Copa America, and the
but then
Champions
you-
League
and
is
there's
above the
there's
Copa
also
America.
the leagues that there's also the leagues that all these players play every weekend, so they are a factor
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So it's not just the Champions League and the Euros.
Yeah,
The league titles as well are important.
yeah, of course.
Okay, that's
Fair
what-
enough.
okay,
But
go on.
when does fucking anyone win league other than Bayern Munich anyway?
That's
Jesus,
bro,
come on, man. I've been watching the I've been watching the Bundesliga this year as well, and it's been dreadful, bro. Who's their challenges?
You do that too much.
Okay, who's
You
their
can't-
challenges?
He plays for Bayern Munich. You
Okay,
can't-
who's their
you can't-
challenges?
You can't. You know what I mean? You can't
Who's their
penalise
challenges?
him
Dortmund.
because he plays for Bayern Munich, bro.
There's a
On my
lot of
mother's
teams
life,
like
I watched Dortmund the last 2-3 games. They were dreadful. Who's that?
Okay,
game
then
they
you can't
lost
rate Haaland
to?
then.
No, Haaland is great. Is a great.
What about Lewandowski then?
Individually, he's a great player.
So Lewandowski isn't.
Lewandowski is a great individual player, but I'm saying in terms of what they've won, he's done numbers. So I also want someone that's going to be contributing to winning
It's not
a trophy,
Lewandowski's
winning
fault
a
that he's
massive
Polish.
trophy.
And McAfungal.
You can find
It's
anyone.
important.
To
Yeah, go on.
stars, no, to stars. Next week to replace Storm.
Oh, crazy.
That's
a good one.
I got it still.
I thought an emergency.
I got you.
Nah, bro, what he's saying
He
for
came
me,
s-
it's mental because from what I'm gathering, yeah, you're penalising man because he's Polish because he's never gonna win the Euros.
I'm
with
not
Poland,
penalising
yeah?
him.
Yeah,
That's
and
what-
then-
yeah,
and then-
that's
and
the
then-
good point.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you're
It's not-
saying it's the
and
Bundesliga, so he
that-
can't.
and
He can't
that's
win
sod's
awards.
luck. Sometimes it's sod's luck that you can't play for a big side. You can't play for a big
Well,
country.
Jorginho can. He's Brazilian. Why is he choosing Italy?
Did they win the Euros?
But that's what I'm saying.
But-
Well,
okay,
if Lewandowski could choose another country, then he'll be
Brother,
sick.
I'm just saying he's been
saying-
very
okay, listen,
contributional.
he's saying that it's because obviously my man plays in the Bundesliga. Let's be honest now. If we're really talking about Copa America here, yeah, we're really talking about Copa. Well, like, if we really want to get technical with it, bro, Copa America is only really 2 teams challenging, bro.
No.
Let's start.
There's
Let's be real.
Now there is a good couple
Let's
teams.
be
bro.
really, really
There's a good
honest.
couple.
No.
It's 2 really
Colombia,
teams.
Colombia are decent.
Brother, who won the last 2, bro?
Chile's
It
been up
was
there.
Chile, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, no. But I'm saying, generally speaking, who are the 2 favorites?
No, but you're going on big name based
No, no,
players,
no,
and
no,
Brazil have got
wise, bro.
Okay,
Even-
squad wise,
even
Brazil
the-
are
even
shit.
the-
Colombia- there's at least
Colombia's
four
got
teams.
Colombia's got
Colombia.
very
Stacked.
Uruguay. Uruguay's got.
Uruguay.
Let's be honest, brother. Let's be honest,
No.
bro.
He's saying let's be honest.
Come on.
Come on.
Mad
man.
stuff.
It's the 8. There's usually what 10 teams in the tournament.
2 invitationals.
Yeah, but look, it says a lot because Argentina never win it. It's Messi's first one.
I hear that.
It's Messi's first ever won. That means other teams are good. If Messi's never won it, that's
what
what
I'm
now.
saying.
When you're talking about the quality of players that they have over the years, if we just talk about quality of players that they have, Brazil and Argentina, they tend to always be the favourites. Let's be. There
don't
are
tend to
other.
always
There's
be
always
the-
It's not
gonna
about
be
being the
other good teams.
favourites, though.
There's always going to be other good teams that are like that might have a chance, fighting chance. But if we're talking just on the basis
Chile,
of squad,
Yeah, but Chile
Uruguay.
over-
that's what I'm saying,
Chile
but
was
these are
outperforming.
teams- These are teams that have fighting chances.
It's
But
mad
when we're talking
still.
about favourites, it's always Brazil and
How's the
Argentina.
fighting chances when they won 2 in a row, bro?
Yeah,
Chile
but
won
they
it.
had it against
Beating Argentina.
Beating Argentina in 2 finals.
Twice.
No, in 2 finals. But when
Making
you're looking
Messi
at the odds-
retire.
No, listen. When you're
Twice.
looking at the odds, when you're actually looking at it, you know,
talking
you
about
know
odds.
that-
He's talking about
no,
odds.
No, I'm talking about in
This guy
general.
talking about
No,
odds.
I'm
Odds,
talking
man.
about-
You know
no,
this man?
no.
This man don't hardly watch Premier League football. He's going to talk to me about Copa America football.
Bro,
This
I got a
guy.
tweet of you. Brother.
Yes, I know you have. I know you have. I know you have about Copa America. I was upset because Messi couldn't win it. That's why.
If that's for me, it's not enough to say that person is the best player of the year. Same with Jorginho. I wouldn't say he's the player of the year just because he won the Euros in a team full of amazing
Euros, bro.
players.
So what? So Messi's not the best.
Also, you got to
player?
remember the second,
But this
the
guy-
second
no,
half of
what
the
I'm
year.
saying is,
He's been at
Messi's not, for
PSG.
me, isn't the best player of 2021. If we're talking from January to December, it has to be Lewandowski. Scored the most
I
goals,
agree with him,
won
brother.
trophies. Come on, bro.
That's an
We're
illness.
talking about
Because-
2021 here.
What has
It's from
Robert
January to
done,
December.
which is better than what Messi's done this year?
Why is it? He scored more goals. He scored way more goals than him.
That's his job.
Yes, check. No, you'll have to check, bro.
He's got more goals, but what's the difference?
The difference, he scored more goals, bro. That's the difference.
But that's what I'm saying. They're basing it on players who score more goals, bro. He's picking
He's
strikers.
done it consistently. Let's not even just like on a 1 month, like it's a 1 month thing.
No, it's a 1 year thing.
Have
bro.
you seen
It's-
the impact Messi's left Barca, bro? It's the same Barca team.
No,
Last season finished
No one's
third.
denying that.
Did they win the league last season?
Finished third.
Okay.
With that exact Barca team, he left.
No. But then again,
Shambles.
it's like he might they still
If
might have been bad
Robert-
this season.
if Robert
But with
left
Messi,
Bayern- if Robert left Bayern, they would still win.
this season with Messi, how would they have done?
This season with Messi,
Fourth, maybe.
still top four,
Fourth.
and still doing well. And
I don't think they'll be doing well.
And Messi
It's
will-
it's like
and
it's
Messi will
not
have that.
I don't think they'll
another
do
thing,
We
well.
might as well throw
Another point.
Vlahovic
No,
in
no,
here
listen,
as well, then,
another-
because
another-
we're
another
talking
point I wanna
about
make.
goal scorers. We might as well throw
Another
Vlahovic
point I
in.
want to make, yeah.
That's shocking.
No,
Shocking
no,
still.
why? Another point I want to make, bro, yeah. And let's be honest. You might disagree, but let's be honest, yeah. Messi since September.
He was injured for the first opening 3
Wallahi,
games.
conversation.
He was injured for the first 4
Wallahi,
games.
That's another
Wallahi,
conversation.
that
That's
shows
another
that shows your stats only.
How am I stats only?
Stats only. You're not watching the game, bro.
Hey,
Stats only.
in French league. The French league. He's been playing amazing in the French league.
Have you been watching?
What have I been watching highlights?
French league is too physical for him.
Highlights,
I'm gonna be
brother.
honest. I say I haven't been watching every
Alright,
game live.
alright,
I don't watch.
alright.
Sit down
Can
and
I
watch
ask
the
you a
French league
question?
live.
Can I ask you a
But I
question?
watch highlights, bro.
Can I ask you a question?
And bro, he's been wasteful.
Can I ask you a
He's
question?
been absolutely
Can I ask
wasteful.
you a question?
Are we lying?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Bayern Munich, take Robert off that team.
Yeah.
Would they win the?
They win the
Yeah,
league
they'll
easily.
win the league. No, lads, I'm not denying that.
Alright,
No, but
case closed, bro.
No, it's not case closed. You know why? Because we're talking about best player of 2021. If you're only basing it on the fact that he won the Copa America, which is basically a month's worth of football for the whole
I'm
year.
not basing it just because of that, bro. I'm
There-
not
there was
It's not
basing-
even just that.
I'm not
Messi
basing-
for
If it's
Barca.
not- if it's not
Let's try.
January-
That's right. The goals he scored last season
Yeah.
and what he's done this season with PSG as well. That Copa
he done with
America
PSG?
was the cherry on top.
Hey. What's he done with PSG? What's he done with PSG?
This season.
He's smiling. He's won with
He won.
PSG.
He's won them Champions League games.
You won the Super Cup.
Mental.
You won the Super Cup. Listen, the French Super Cup.
The best you got. Did he actually win that? Did he actually win that?
Of course.
Come on.
They won the league. innit?
But come on.
But listen,
That's Super Cup
we're
of
talking
a-
about the
a
best
league title.
player. We're talking about the best player. What he's
Okay,
done.
so why doesn't okay?
I'm not denying. Look,
wait,
if you're putting Robert in there, Benzema's in there.
does Benzema? I was gonna say-
Yeah.
Benzema has a shout.
You
He
might
has
as
a
well.
shout. He has a
Does
shout.
put Benzema.
He
You might as well.
has a shout. He has a shout.
And he's got a better chance of Robert.
I don't want to spoil it now, but I've got something for him.
does
There's an award for him. Yeah. Don't worry.
I see.
Don't worry, man. I got something for him.
I see.
does
Alright, well, he's
Mohamed
a-
Salah get a shout
Yeah, he does.
He does.
for what Liverpool last season?
I had three players. I
2021,
picked.
yeah.
There was
Mo
three.
Salah's got a shout.
I had three players. It was Messi, George, and Salah. Me personally, that's all I
For
had.
me, it was between Salah, Messi, and Lewandowski. But out of the three, I think Lewandowski.
But George got third in the Ballon d'Or, bro.
Oh, bun that, brother.
That's a myth, bro.
This is from votes from people who watched football, who voted for these players.
And brother-
And George got put third. George came first.
I know. So why did you
Ballon
put it
d'Or's
first?
like flipping reporters.
Oh,
I know it's
managers
reporters and stuff. I know,
captains and
yeah, but at the same
People
I know.
from Zimbabwe and them, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Messi never won.
Messi
Messi
didn't
had a
win the
fact
Super
check
Cup.
over there. He hasn't won the Super Cup.
Wait, never won it.
As you just make stuff up. Oh,
You
you're
sure?
definitely not. You're waiting for correspondent.
Big man, hold on.
Hey, brother, your sources are very
Big man,
dodgy.
big man.
Dodgy.
Hold on. Chill.
Hey, you sure about this guy?
So that's the person who said Copa America's a myth. Chill. Wait. He never won it.
Let me write this.
When did?
down.
Hold on.
Take his name off the list.
It's calm.
Face it.
All right, so
You're
we'll
becoming dodgy.
move-
You're becoming dodgy, you know.
So that's the guy who got Copa America. Chill.
Lille beat PSG 1-0.
Let's go to the.
Mental. And I bet Messi wasn't even in the squad. I bet.
It was in August, bro. He weren't even probably there.
There's message on afterwards, isn't it?
Oh, mental.
Making up fake stuff to add to the argument.
Messi weren't even in the squad. Wait, that list?
My face is crazy.
Wait, where's the group chat?
Stop up.
Where's the group chat? Where's the group
Because you
chat?
don't know that we have viewers that will check in the comments anyway.
Comments,
That'll get.
Do you know how many people check in the
But listen,
my days.
it still proves my point, though.
Oh my
crazy? Weren't even there.
Mental wasn't even there.
It still proves my point.
Never won the league and they fucking lost the Super Cup.
Brother, wait. What? You picked Jorginho. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Mine's I've got more of a leg to stand on than you right now, to be honest. Well,
No, chill.
Jorginho did this twice.
twice. The two biggest trophies.
Two biggest ones. Why'd you do that? Why did you make it up?
Wallah, I thought you wanted it. I thought you wanted it.
I can't. Because the coach.
Oh, they did lose against Lille.
Oh no, we didn't check.
We checked.
Some guy called Zeka scored.
Where's he from?
Fuck knows.
Zeka. He's Brazilian.
We have to check that now. As well.
Right, well, I'm checking. Well,
We have to start checking everything this guy
I'm
says.
checking.
now.
Well,
I'm checking.
he's Portuguese.
He's Portuguese.
Well, brother. They speak Portuguese at least.
He probably heard him in an interview and thought he was Brazilian.
Mental. That's mental stuff. Yeah, that's mental.
Portuguese
Oh my
professional
God.
player.
At least give me half points.
Are we recording? Oh, this is great.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Oh, this is
Right,
great.
his new name is Fake Fact Faisal.
Fake fact
Faisal. Oh
Triple
my
F.
days.
Triple F is in the building.
Mental. Triple F. And he spit the water. He's about to spit the water as well.
That's good.
Oh my God.
It's the last episode of the year, guys.
my
Last
days.
episode of the year. Let us have
my
fun.
days.
That was
dead.
good. That was
Save the best for last. Man.
Let us have fun, man. It's the
Oh,
last
God.
episode of the year.
So just to confirm, you said Lewandowski as well.
Yeah, I had Lewandowski as well, but you argued the case for me. Anyways.
Yeah.
Next category we have for the SDS Awards is Best Goalkeeper. Best Goalkeeper.
Well, considering I only played up to Sunday League football, I don't know if I'm good enough to.
I mean, according to Ilias, you play Sunday League at the highest level.
Only
Do you want to
Sunday
address
League.
that? Because
I played Saturday football first of all, never not Sunday League football.
is there another day of the week? Yeah.
I could claim these.
That's semi-pro, just to let
You
them
know
know.
these semi-pro claimers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying about? I don't claim that. I
Mental.
don't
So
claim
Ilias
that.
was wrong.
Well, Luton Ilias.
Luton Ilias is my favourite. Yeah.
Luton's
Youth
finest.
team Luton's finest is crazy.
Mental.
Travelled long and hard to go and play for Luton.
Mental.
But you were a goalkeeper,
Just also say he was 11.
so you should have a good judgment of the best goalkeeper of the year.
Yeah.
How many players are really in this category? I think,
Probably about 3.
yeah, not too much.
Yeah, probably between Jan Oblak, Donnarumma, and
Edouard Mendy.
Edouard Mendy.
Yeah. So it was tough.
But I
I'm gonna
think-
go first because
Yeah, go on.
I haven't gone first yet. I brought down to Mendy and Donnarumma. Donnarumma, obviously second of PSG rotation. PSG have 2 first choices, isn't it? That's the system they play.
Well,
They have
yeah,
2
do.
first choice, 2
But
number
I think
ones.
now, based on Navas's form, I think Donnarumma will be coming in to start a bit more.
Yeah,
than-
but we can only go by 2021.
Yeah.
What's been happening? He got player of the tournament at the Euros.
Yep.
That's significant.
Yep.
Yeah,
A
it is.
goalkeeper getting.
Yep.
When's the last time a goalkeeper got player of the tournament?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
true.
That weighs a lot for me.
Yeah,
It does.
tested a lot more as
Yeah,
well.
that weighs a lot for me. And Mendy was a revelation
Yeah.
at Chelsea.
Yeah, facts.
Key to winning the Champions League. For me, it's a coin toss. One's won the Champions League, changed Chelsea's fortunes. One won the Euros. Obviously, it's a month as a month competition, but he got the player of the whole tournament. So I'm gonna go with Donnarumma just for that. That's my reason. I think to win the player of the tournament, the Euros. Not just I don't care about he won the Euros. I'm talking about the individual award he got for that.
Yeah.
For me, he's strong enough to be like, okay, he's the best keeper of this year. He's the standout keeper of the year for me, just because of that tournament and what he won individually. But
I hear you.
I understand if you guys go for someone else. So I'm gonna go across the table to you, Liban.
I'll put in Emiliano Martinez. That's my keeper of
Copa
2021.
America.
Copa America.
He loves the no, before he said Copa America.
He's now just. I'm finished.
No, but it's only
No. We got a second walkout of the show.
I'm coming with you. I'm coming. After we just talk about Messi, well,
Hey, people are leaving all over the guy. People are
Mental.
leaving the show, bro.
Mental.
They're leaving the show.
mental.
But you just disrespected the Copa
No,
America.
but it wasn't only for Copa though.
Yeah, go on, tell me
It's
why.
only for Copa.
Oh, he's been
It's
great at
for
Villa.
how
Aston-
many
for Aston
good
Villa
teams
as
is there
well.
in Copa America?
For Aston Villa, has he not been amazing this year? Has he not been one of the keepers that everybody's been talking about this year?
He's been good.
He's been
been
good.
alright.
I think potentially he's had probably one of the best years of his career.
That's the fact.
Yeah.
Yep.
So for me, I could have easily gone for Mendy. Mendy wasn't my fault. Donnarumma was my fault, but I thought, you know what? It's easy to go there. It's easy to be like the Champions League winner, winning keeper or the Euros winning keeper. But I thought, you know what? Martinez came in, rejuvenated his career. You know, had a great year at Villa. Went on to Copa America, helped Argentina win the Copa America, and it was him. Like, you have to admit his performances in the shootout.
No, he was a difference.
He was a difference. Messi even admitted that he was the difference.
Yeah, they finally won
It's
it,
like
so
for me,
contributed,
I
yeah.
could have easily gone with Mendy. Easy. I did say to you on the way here that I was thinking about Mendy.
Yeah.
But I thought that would have been too easy of a shout. So
I'm
I
not
thought, you know what,
convinced.
Let me give it to someone that I feel like sort of deserves that.
That's the
I feel like Martinez deserves
they
it.
dropped off towards the
Yeah.
end of last season anyways. They finished 11th in the league.
Yeah.
They dropped off. Obviously, no Jack Grealish second half of the season. We
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened,
It's
bro.
not to. It's not to.
it's
discredit.
It's nothing to do with
Martinez.
him.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Obviously, I think he's sick. Obviously,
Yeah,
we know how much
yeah.
I rated the
I
guy.
like
Even his
Martinez.
shot stopping, his penalty saves, like
He has pulled off quite a lot of good saves. I can't lie to you,
bro.
he has.
And last season, you would say that he was probably the best keeper in the league last season. You would say that. Potentially, he was one of the best keepers last year. And then for me, it's like I'm giving it.
I
to
love
him.
Emi, I can't even say that.
Nah, he's been
with
good.
Emi. For me, it's
Like an
more
ex-girlfriend.
I feel like he.
I have love for him. I don't love him anymore. Ex-girlfriend. Kind of like,
Crazy.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
my newbie. My new girl. Oh, Aaron.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's a good analogy. I like
It's
that
true
one.
though.
That's a very good analogy.
I'm in
No,
love.
but like I do hear what he's saying, but I think, like you said, it's the standout performance. I think Donnarumma only really won the award because of the final going to a penalty shootout. I think otherwise,
semis and final into penalties.
no. But I'm saying if they didn't go to penalties, then I think Chiesa would have probably won that player of the tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, but just them
I
kind of
think story
things.
for me, his story got me for more.
Emi.
Yeah, just the fact that he got his first tournament, like
His first
Oh,
tournament.
Argentina,
as well. Yeah. So I think for him,
it's,
man, like,
it's
I
a
feel
good story for
And
him.
Messi
but-
saying this man Was
Of course, he's
the only one that got the
because
Insta
listen, Messi. It meant everything for Messi to win that.
Yeah, and he's finally had a good
anybody
goalkeeper.
who contributed to him winning it, he's
Hey,
gonna
man, he
fucking
was-
love to death.
Messi put on his Instagram
Yeah, so he
picture
was
of
the
him
only
and
one-
Emmy.
only
Yeah, of
him-
course, because
every
only
one
them
got the
two were the
Insta
only
post.
two performers. Messi was the best player of the tournament by a mile.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has to be Donnarumma. I think individually, his performances, his individual saves.
Yeah.
Like the thing is a lot of people they got like the short list of nominees of goalkeepers and stuff like that go down to XGs and stuff. Like even Manuel, I've seen certain lists. Manuel Neuer was top. I'm like Manuel Neuer's not even had a great year.
Ridiculous.
And for him to be in lists, it's like he's nowhere near the top 5 now at the end of his career. But in terms of shot percentage rates and stuff like that, you put people in there like Mendy's had a 95% save success rate from outside of the area shots and stuff like that. But they're all circumstantial. They could be P rollers. They could be straight down the middle of him, straight down the throat. Like it's not great stats to look at.
If they're expected goals against though, they're not gonna.
Yeah,
the
but
P rollers
XG,
won't get.
no,
It's
but
not an expected goal.
like XG things, I'm tired of anyway. Like I said to Faith, I'm tired of XGs. Like
No, it's not the be all and end all, but it's a very good metric to look at.
No, but
I don't mind the
but it's a
XGs.
deceiving
No,
stat.
you don't. I said you don't rely on it. You don't
No,
rely
it's
on it.
because
It's
I
not
don't-
like XG is everything. Because obviously, regardless, eye test.
No, but
weighs
it's,
above
it's,
everything.
no, but it's down. No,
But
but it's
with
down to
XG
the eye
and that,
test. But it's
with-
down to the eye test. It's down to people who
No. But
who
it's they-
think that it's supposedly a scoring opportunity or that shot
No, but
should have gone in.
it's
Like
not-
David De Gea saved downstairs earlier on. I don't believe was an unbelievable save. What's that going to be? An XG goal?
No. That would probably have
How
like
do
a
we know?
0.4 XG.
Yeah,
bro.
but see these
0.3.
numerical like.
Nah,
it's-
but
it's-
we've
it's a
gone
bit
through this,
stupid
bro.
for me, man.
How to
I'm
get
not
it
fu-
is
I'm not
tens of
fussed.
thousands of goals that have been scored. They've put that all into a system from positions they've scored them and stuff, and looked at the likelihood of them being scored based on how many people scored from that
I'm
same
not-
position and
I'm-
all that stuff.
I'm not convinced, Sharks.
All of that then brings up a number of the expected chance of them scoring that goal.
Yeah, I'm
And
not
then
convinced.
from the expected amount of then at the end of the season, the goalkeepers, the shots they've saved compared to the amount of goals they should have conceded based on the chances and where the chances were from, you see a number of if they've outperformed or they've underperformed based on how many goals they should have conceded and based on how many they actually have conceded.
I know,
It's a
I know,
metric. It's
but
not
I don't
be all
know.
and
It's
end
not-
all.
yeah,
It's
it's not
not
like
be all
that.
and end
You're
all.
right, right. It's a
but
metric.
It's a good
It's a
thing
good
to
way-
look at
Yeah.
if you haven't watched the game. So you're like you can get like a
Idea
rough
of
idea
how the
of
game
how
went.
well they
I
did.
judge
Yeah.
the
At the end
save
of the day.
I judge it by save from what I see from the goalkeepers. If I don't see their saves, then I'm not going to judge it. If I see their saves, I'll
Yeah,
judge
but
it.
you
If I
won't
see-
watch. You won't watch a keeper for a whole season, every single game. 90
Oh, no,
minutes.
you're not gonna,
So you
but I
got
need to see the saves.
But if you look at one game, they might have a great game, they might have a bad
No, but
game.
I'll see the highlights of good saves.
Yeah, but-
Obviously,
yeah, but-
the good saves are going to make highlights.
Yeah, but
so
also,
I will see the highlights.
also
of
some
goalkeepers.
things don't make. It's a person who edits the highlights. Sometimes there might be a good save that you as a keeper will know it's a good save, but it won't make the highlight because the person who didn't.
Very
edit it
rare
in.
though.
It happens, bro. It happens.
Very
It
rare.
always happens.
But
bro.
either way,
you won't see
even-
every single save.
But either way, I still think Donnarumma has been much more influential in terms of Mendy. I think Mendy has been.
Yeah, but I'm not against it, bro. Any of them could get a shout. Mendy can get a shout. Donnarumma shout. It's all
I don't think
subjective, innit? I feel like
Mendy's been
they're
tested. I don't think Mendy's been tested that much. I said he has been he's been a revelation for Chelsea because of what we had and the problems we had going through things with Frank. It made Kepa look a lot worse because I think Kepa, you know me, I think Kepa's all right. But it was a lot easier for the transition of Edouard Mendy coming in. He relieves a lot of pressure from crosses and stuff like that. He's intimidating. But like at the start of this season and couple of the last previous games, he's let in a couple shots that I think personally I knew was capable of going past him. I don't think he's the greatest.
I still think
But
he's the
he's
best
still-
keeper though. He's still way better than
Yeah, he's
Kepa.
still our best keeper,
Yeah.
I'd say. But it's like I
We'll
don't
see.
think he's
We'll
been.
see when it goes to the
Yeah.
AFCON.
Yeah.
Mendy. See how that works.
It's
out.
different things. You get benefits with Mendy and Kepa. Mendy's a great person to be aerially in the box in this league from corners and stuff like that and free kicks. He's done well. But,
Kepa's not bad either.
yeah, but Donnarumma has, I think personally, been the best keeper this year.
Faisal?
I had it between Donnarumma and surprisingly, none of you mentioned it. Courtois. You
Yeah,
guys,
he's
You
had a
tell
good
us. You're the
he had,
Madrid fan.
he had a very good year
Uh-huh.
this year, but just because of the Euros and what he did to Milan, top 4, finally, I'll go with him.
Tell us more about Courtois then. Tell us.
Courtois, he's a funny goalkeeper though, isn't he, man?
He's a funny goalkeeper.
It's a funny keeper,
well
man.
put, well put.
He's a
I
funny
think,
keeper.
I think this year he's been very, very,
Yeah.
very efficient, very good.
If you can turn back time, be
And
honest.
you put down, and by the way, you put down Oblak. That was a bottle.
Bad
Oblak
shot.
this season, it's been terrible,
Well,
terrible. But go on.
If you could turn back time, I just want to know as a Real Madrid fan, today, would you rather have David De Gea when you almost got him?
No,
You reckon David De Gea wouldn't have done as well for you as the keepers you've had since
we
then?
wouldn't have won
The Champions Leagues.
We wouldn't have won 4 Champions League.
Keylor Navas, you're happy with?
I'm very happy with Keylor Navas,
Yeah.
and now with Courtois.
Good, interesting question. I just want to know.
Navas was very good.
It was
Yeah,
influential
Mm.
in 3 of them, but of course, Cassius was the first one.
Yep.
La Decima.
That was your favorite.
bought it,
That's
he
your
bought it.
favorite trophy, innit?
Ever.
That's your
Ever.
favorite trophy ever. You were talking about La Decima since we were in school.
Mate, since year 9.
From the day I first met you,
La-
La Decima, even now, like some of your profile, some of your names and your accounts are still called La Decima. And you finally got it. All right, so next award we're gonna give to is the best under 23 player.
I really didn't understand why you done under 23.
It wasn't my categories. My mate Joe Thompson made the categories. I just wanted to give him respect and go by his categories. That's
I think
why
it was just a cop out to just get Mbappe in. I swear. I think Haaland fits under 21 anyway.
So go with me.
Start with you.
I'm going with the future Galactico signing, Kylian Mbappe.
Kellyanne. How's he got on this year then, 2021?
This season,
You should like him.
listen, no, chill.
Triple F is in the building.
Chill.
Triple left, it's in the
Go, give us
building.
some facts.
Calm. I don't make
We'll
this.
make sure we check him out though.
I don't make this a thing. Don't make this a thing. Stop it.
I'm glad you're on it because I've
I
already
should have
been
had my
through it.
WWE show.
I've already done my research on Mbappe, so I'm here.
It's all good.
No, don't make this a thing. But Kylian Mbappe last season scored a very good amount of goals.
Yep. You don't want to give a number now, you're scared.
Listen, I'm happy to put. I'm happy.
good check.
I'm happy to
What
put a
is it,
number.
CBK 58 and 75 or something like that? I think it's
No,
something around
He
there.
scored. Listen,
around there.
without me doing none of the research, I
Yep.
think he scored 27 goals last season, something like that.
In the league.
In the league.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
league,
last
yeah.
season. I'm talking about from
And
January
this season, he's been doing
How
numbers.
many goals?
9
calendar
goals.
year? How
9
many
goals this year.
calendar
And
year?
what, this year, 9 goals? Is it?
Hey,
Got it right,
No, right on the head.
Hey,
You have to give credit for that.
No, how many goals this year in the league? 9?
this season he's got 11.
9 or 11? Yes, 9 or 11. Yeah,
Scored in
it's something like that.
He's got 11.
9 or 11.
Yeah, 2021.
But
But bear in mind that no. He took PSG to the semis. They should have won, in my opinion.
they won a Super Cup.
They should have won.
He's got 9 league goals and 8 assists.
They should have won.
Also 9 league goals.
Yeah,
So I was right.
yeah,
9
yeah,
league
so
They
goals.
should have won. They should have won the semis, in my opinion, but it came down to one manager of Pochettino. But now, in terms of 2021, it was between Mbappe, Haaland, and I also brought in Vinicius as well. But it goes.
Vinicius isn't a bad shot. I was thinking of him as
Vinicius
well.
as you guys know, is currently the best under 21
Ooh,
in the
I don't
world.
know about that.
Easy.
So
but now I'll go. with
Mbappe
Kylian.
is
I'll go-
23, so we're allowing 23 or
I'll
so
go
23 and
with
under, yeah.
I'll go with Kylian.
57 and 71. I was around there.
Yeah.
That's close.
So yeah, Mbappe is 23, but so we'll go with 23 and under, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going Haaland. 53 and 53
Scary.
from the man. Scary striker.
In 2021.
Well, in since his stint at Borussia Dortmund, he's 53 and 53.
Who do you prefer though?
I'm
I
saying
prefer Haaland.
By 2021.
in
though.
2021 is he the
In
best
2021, I
under 23?
think, personally, I just think he's been the best under 20. He was our clean sweep best under 21 player. What was
He
it?
was.
100 out of 100 points.
He was, but now we added 2 extra years, so there's a lot more
Yeah,
players. that
so
come into that
literally,
category.
literally, the only player that comes into it is probably Kylian Mbappe. To be
You know
honest,
Mason Mount?
not this year.
You know,
He's close,
you know
but
who I
he's
got? You know who I got above?
contribution-wise internationally, it's not.
you
he
know I
can't.
got above Haaland, who's not Mbappe. I've got Joao Felix above Haaland.
I don't know about this.
Do you know what it is?
he's still doing well.
Do you know what it is?
He's changed up though. Joao Felix
Do you know
is
what it is, yeah?
Listen,
I think
guys.
you need to start drinking some smart water.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
facts,
leave
yeah. Give it
some
to me,
water
yeah.
here
listen.
so you
Listen.
can get smarter.
This is the first person we've got here that watches
Listen,
another league regularly.
if-
I've watched
If
Joao
we
Felix
discount
as well.
every one of his opinions
Listen.
and he's right, it can make us look dumb.
Brother, he's been telling us that
From
from
what
fucking
I've,
PSG won the Super Cup. How am I supposed to
Joao
believe his
Felix
brother?
has turned it around at Atletico Madrid.
If
From when he
Joao
first
Felix,
Would you put him ahead
I
of
know that for
Kylian
a fact.
Mbappe and Haaland?
no, I never said. I
he-
never said.
No, he
Oh,
said
he
honourable
said
mention.
honourable
So
mention.
honourable mention.
I
He
never
had
said.
Mbappe.
Oh, okay. Sorry, apologies.
But you said it above Haaland.
I
Okay,
would,
my bad.
I would potentially. I said I would potentially put him above Haaland. If you watch, if you
But
watch
you had the
Joao-
whole Bundesliga thing that you didn't like.
It's not about Bundesliga thing. I know.
Yeah,
I've
you're
always
right,
said.
you're right.
I've always said.
Oh, good
that-
point.
No,
Shaki.
no,
That's a
it
good one
is.
for
It's
putting
not
up one.
saying. No,
That's a good one.
Yeah, in terms of, like, I was talking about Dortmund in their general passage of play of their tactics in the game. When I watched them play 2-3 weeks ago,
He said this shit.
The formational change and everything. They bombed like what Man United done today.
Yeah.
They just brought on extra forwards, and they were just bombing forward, and they just kept getting.
So it's inevitable. He's going to get a lot of goals.
No, but I know, but there's certain exceptions to certain players that we see outside.
Haaland's
of just,
special.
Bro, we see it in Champions League. Bro.
Haaland's special, but I think
we see it in the Champions League.
Haaland's
we see it
special.
everywhere.
Haaland's obviously special, and this is nothing to do with Haaland.
Yeah.
And the player I'm about to say, let's not compare him to Haaland. But I'm saying, like I said, with that league and the way they play it, a lot of players will score a lot of goals. I think put Tammy Abraham at Dortmund, he'll get a similar amount of goals than Haaland.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah,
You're talking about 53. You're talking about
Similar.
1 in 1.
No,
This guy scores every single game.
In the league
bro.
season,
I'm not
he'll
talking
get-
about 1 in
he'll
2s
get at least,
or
he'll
2
get
in
at least
3s.
25 goals in the
System
season.
is
It's built for him to
It's
score.
not
in a
built for
season,
him
get at
to
least
score.
25
It's not
goals.
just built for him to score. It's not just built for him to score.
But he is a lethal goal
Aubameyang
scorer.
was there. He
But then
was
you
banging
have
in
to
goals.
understand,
Come
53
on.
goals.
No.
Nah, it's scary.
53 and 53.
No, Haaland's numbers are scary.
Yeah, scary.
Absolutely ridiculous.
So I think
And what's this brother done? João Felix, 9 goals in
Like I
41
said,
games
no,
in the league.
But he's not
Over 2 years.
striker.
Man,
He's
hold
not
on.
a striker.
Jesus, man.
That's a dumb comparison.
He's not a striker.
You know what?
Exactly.
How about
No,
this?
no.
How about you take this to
no.
yourself now?
I'm sorry, but I've also watched João Felix. I've also watched João Felix, and yes,
Smart
he
water,
is
if you wanna
a
sponsor
very, very
us,
good player, and he
yeah,
should
please.
not be in that team. I think he doesn't suit that system, and he doesn't suit that team. He does need to come out of that team, but you're talking about in comparison to the best under 23s, potential wise for João Felix to come out of that team and go into a better squad. Yes, can easily go up there.
I was just about to make. You're right.
Can easily
He's
be up
put
there.
into the wrong system.
Yeah,
but
it's-
I can't put him. I can't take him away from that. From the shouts of Haaland, I think. I mean, he's still.
Of course you
he's
can,
still in
man.
there.
It's
Like,
drastically
but I can't lie,
difference, man.
No, I agree. I think João Felix is a decent honourable mention, but I would
No,
never
listen.
ever
I
admit
I
he's
never-
honourable mention
I
over
never
Haaland.
had him. I never had him with Kylian.
No,
I
I
just
said
said he's.
I wouldn't even have him in the top 10.
Over Haaland.
I wouldn't even have in the top 10 performers under 23s this year.
João Felix.
Yeah, as a
he's not in the top-
performance.
performance-wise, he's not in the top 10.
Performances, a potential ability of him coming out of that team and performing somewhere else.
Yeah, 100% facts. Yeah, I'm
But
with you,
in terms of performances wise, over
He's
the
not
past
top 10.
year,
Yeah,
I-
he's not
okay.
in the top 10 still.
I went something different because I feel like a lot of these awards, Ballon d'Or, everything always favors the attackers, the strikers. I think it always favors. It's easy to favor the attackers. Why are you smiling?
I don't know. I think I know you're right.
I think it's easy to favor the strikers and the attackers because they're not what they score the goals. So I don't think that's fair. I went for Trent. Especially if you look at Liverpool last season. He's playing in a back four with Nat Phillips, Ozan Kabak, Jordan Henderson in that back four, and he's played every single game last season. From January to May, they had a good run to make third in the league. He was very pivotal in that team with the complete different defense. When everyone's talking about Trent can't play without Van Dijk, he played without Van Dijk and they made top four and it was very pivotal. This season so far, he's got 10 goal contributions going forward as well when he's got the team with him. I think obviously Mbappe and all that stuff, you can look at them, their numbers and everything, but I think if we're gonna go different, if I'm gonna try and go different and not give all the love to the attackers, I'm gonna go for Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Okay, fair enough. I said no, it's not a bad shot. It's not a bad shot.
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
It's a good shot. I would have put him there if he played in the Euros, but he didn't.
But he got injured in the last qualifying game and it's a bit hard.
It is harsh for him, but I also think that you got to remember, although he did play all of last season and stuff like that, they still had their front three available. That's what was available.
But that's what I'm saying. But
But
regardless,
their defense, but they got cooked. They were getting cooked. He got cooked last year.
Yeah, I know, but he had a much harder job.
He was their weakness in defense.
He was the weakness.
He wasn't really.
He was,
He is
man.
their weakness.
Trent is a system player who will always look better when Liverpool are fully fit because of the solidification from because Joel Matip has been a better performer than Van Dijk arguably this year.
Joel Matip has always been sick.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying them two alone are massively contributional to the back four of how it gives the freedom for Trent to bomb forward.
I agree. I think Trent. I think Trent when he has the Matip, Van Dijk, Gomez, Konate, when he's got them. He looks better going forward because he can.
They're on the
Even
front foot way
he
more.
can. So his game last season, he doesn't have a crazy number of goals or assists. He doesn't. That's because he has to do a more defensive job. And I think last season he did all right. He did well. He did well defensively. Just because he didn't look as good attacking, but because his whole job was different now. Klopp demanded more of him going defensively, and he played every single game.
Did he show the defensive good side? He didn't really show a great defensive side.
They came third. They did all right, bro. They came third when they did.
He's a
had
great
the right
right
to.
back, but it's just I think it's very situational for him and very circumstantial based on who's playing in that team.
I agree.
In terms of
Because the average position
in terms
of
of going of his
I think
going
Liverpool's
forward.
getting the best out of him.
Because if you look at the
That's
average,
like almost
you can say
everyone.
that, yeah, you can say that. That's what I was about to say. You can say that with a lot of players.
if you look at the average position of Liverpool's team last season, you see the back two and the back four of how far deeper they are to what they are now when they've got these lot. They're playing on the halfway line. Before now, they were about 3 or 4 yards behind the centre circle line. Average positions is going to affect Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's why Reece James, and that's why Reece James has been probably better than what Trent has been this year in terms of playing. I think Reece James' balance of defensive side, but then that's back five tags, helps him in the system that he's in. Very, very situational, very systematic players, Reece James and Trent, I think, personally.
But in this current game, fullbacks are systematic players.
Would you say that Reece James had a better year than Trent?
The back end to the Champions League run was elite, and starting off this year, he's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think this season, I'd prefer Trent this season.
No, but do you think year-wise, from January, December, who do you think's had a better year? Because I personally think Reece James had a better year.
He won the Champions.
Reece was
he won the Champions
unbelievable.
League.
I think Reece James' 21-21 was better than Trent's.
I want to favour Trent only because of the defence he had around him and the weakness, the injuries that Liverpool had, and how I think he still did well and he still came third. That's why I want to favour Trent.
And I think Reece is benefiting from the back three as well.
Yeah, he is
100%. That's a fact.
But I think he's from what I used to see him as, because I used to call him Snorlax, because I thought defensively on transition defense from attack to defense, he used to get caught sleeping a bit. But since Tuchel's come in, he's got him working so hard. He looks so much fitter. He looks a lot slimmer. He looks like he's working harder on the defensive side. He wins back so many balls when we're on the attack, when we're on the defense. And going forward, obviously, he's been a revelation with his shots and his crosses this year. But
who else hasn't given that on 23?
I'm with Faisal, Kylian Mbappe. Yeah.
That's fair. You know what? Nothing to add to that.
Nothing. Everything's already been said. Yeah, most scores of the year at his age. What he's doing at his age, him and Haaland. It's unfair to not mention Haaland as well. Them two for me outrageous, bro. And they're gonna dominate football for the next decade or so. So it's good to watch.
Both are gonna be Madrid players next year.
Probably potentially. No, he's not
if
capping.
that is
Potential.
Jesus,
That ruins everything, though.
I'm
Doesn't
not
it?
capping. I'm not
Financial.
If they play for the same place,
financial
potentially could happen.
Mbappe's come for free, and Haaland is going to be activated.
That sort of clause.
That
He's
release
right.
clause.
It potentially can
you
happen.
lot are
doesn't it-
funded by the state, man. You lot are
We're
getting
not,
too
we're not.
easy, man.
We're not.
Because
Doesn't-
Barcelona and you are in the same. This is why your fucking chairman was begging for a Super League.
The biggest difference
funding.
between us and Barcelona, we've got a businessman. Barca haven't, as the president. That's
But
different.
what made Messi versus Ronaldo so sick was because they always play for different teams. If you get Haaland and
But
Mbappe together,
he said it. Haaland, I think,
the
came out yesterday and said that he doesn't prefer the Premier League. He wants to move to.
Yeah, he could have chose Chelsea. He turned down Chelsea. But I just think, look at how dominating you're going to be, man. Jesus.
All right, moving on to the
I'm not
next
complaining.
award. We've got 3 left. The best over 32. Got to show some love to the guys towards the end of their career, and that these guys are still playing sick. The best over 32. Faze, I want to let you go first.
I went with
You should let it with
Messi.
him, bro. He's 32.
I've been the best over 32 player on this podcast.
Yeah, sure. You've been
Because
the
I'm
best
the only
over
fucking over
32.
32 on this podcast.
Put his name down again, man. He's trying to get himself on the name again. Put it down, man. You've been selling yourself today. You know that? You've been twerking today. You've been
Because he missed
twerking
last
a lot,
week. He
you know.
knows.
He's
He
been
knows. It's like,
twerking
oh
crazy.
shit. It's like
Crazy.
Shit, man.
He's shaking his
I'm not
ass.
scared, man.
Bears. I might grab waist, man.
Hey, what's going on that side?
Did you see Jokic twerking in the basketball thing as well yesterday?
You see it?
Oh,
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
twerking. The ref started laughing. He had to pull the ball back.
Mental.
You went about to say you went with Messi.
No.
You have to go Messi, bro.
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
You said best player in the year. It's
No,
got
but
to be.
I'll
Go
give something. So go on.
on. I know what you were saying.
I went with Messi earlier. Let's leave him out.
You don't want to give him 2 awards. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
basically,
it's
yeah.
obviously
Fair,
Messi
yeah,
because
I
he's
know,
also
I know.
32. So you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
give it to someone else.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'll go with Big Benz.
Kareem. I knew you were going to go
Big
Benzema.
Kareem Benzema. He's been carrying us the whole thing. Last season top score. This season he's
Crazy numbers this season.
crazy numbers.
Scary numbers.
Yeah.
And that's the reason we're first. Him and Cruz, of course. But I'll go
And Vinicius.
and Vinicius. But between him and Cruz over 32, I'll go with
That's Cruz.
Not Modric, no?
31.
Cruz they won. Actually.
Turning 32 soon.
I've just corrected myself.
Not Luka?
Triple
no,
left
no.
Triple F is back. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
Cruz is 32.
I've just corrected myself.
Hey.
You chill, yeah?
CBK is on his phone hard as well this episode. You know that? Jeez.
This guy's been trying to hit me. chill. But I'll go with Big Benz as the best player of 32.
Also, most underrated striker of our generation.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, I'll say something else as well. CR7 would have never won 2 of his Ballon d'Ors if it wasn't for Benzema.
Massively benefited.
Sacrificed his whole playing style, his whole goals just to benefit Ronaldo, and it helped us as well as a team. But I think this year he's been
and then
insane.
you'll see. I agree. Obviously that's true. Everyone knows because his numbers weren't as good as Ronaldo was there. But now Ronaldo's gone. He's that good,
He's scoring.
Benzema,
Yeah.
that he's
double.
okay. I'm a main man now. Cool.
He's scoring
And
goals.
now he's getting crazy
Yeah, but
numbers.
that early Real Madrid side, Benzema, Ronaldo, the link up was crazy still.
Yeah,
between
It
them.
was-
but then
it
it
perfect.
changed
Yeah.
to when Ronaldo became the goal scorer, and for the
But,
team,
it was perfect. Yeah,
for the-
Benzema adapted for
for
that.
the
And
team, he was perfect. And now
Yeah.
and now you would think because he did that for so long, he wouldn't be able to become that goal scorer that will get the crazy numbers.
He's
but
always been
he's
able
completely
to.
fine
He's
with
always
that.
been able-
And-
bro,
and
and
if-
he was still getting decent
And
numbers.
For
also,
real. And if you flip on Ronaldo, Ronaldo, in my opinion, can only play with another striker with him, like Cavani.
Yeah.
He plays better with Cavani.
Yeah, fact.
Juve,
and also,
he
yeah,
played with a bit
and if you
with
look back at
Morata.
Benzema as well, came back into the France team this year.
Came back,
Nations League.
won that, scored.
Yeah.
And the
Scored
Euros
that-
as well.
Scored the
Scored
Nations
the
League.
Euros.
Yeah, Euros did well, scored a few goals there.
Yeah. Two outrageous goals as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Against Spain with from outside
Yeah.
the box.
That's what I'm
Crazy.
saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my pick as well. I'm with him.
I've got Benzema as well. Obviously, Lewandowski was my best player, so he's over. I don't want to say thing. I don't want to go with him as the best
I
player
don't
over
wanna give two
32.
awards,
It's
basically.
it's
Yeah,
too
put it
fake.
that way,
So
yeah.
Benzema, I've gone on
Yeah,
my best
same.
over 32. That's not Lewandowski
Well
or
done.
Messi.
Well done,
Facts,
guys.
facts,
Your
yeah.
knowledge is.
Yeah.
I like it.
Sean, as the 32-year-old on this table, you qualify for this
You
award.
qualify for this award.
So,
I've had a great year.
do you
man.
want to nominate
I
yourself?
can't lie, I've had a great year.
You've had a good year.
I've had a great year, guys.
No, it's facts.
Tell me.
You've been the best player this year. He's been the best player.
Yeah,
Nah,
Facts.
No,
you have.
I would have gone with Benzema outside of Messi still. I
Yeah.
think he's had a great year in the circumstances that he's been in. With
You
Real
guys know
Madrid.
me. I've been a big fan of Benzema
I know you have. I know. you have.
for time, bro.
Yeah, he's had a great
I
year.
always knew, like, bro, from when he started his career, we look at from Lyon days all the way up until now. I have never. I don't think there's a number 9 that's been on that consistency. It was always bagging. You probably seen every year in year out. Even though when Ronaldo was there, he wasn't hitting the same numbers. He was still hitting numbers. He was still hitting numbers. He was still getting double digits, easy 20 goals
Top
at least
striker.
every
Man.
season. Do you know
And
what I mean?
every
So
man
it's like,
and every manager appreciate him, bro. Every
bro,
manager.
there's a reason why
Mourinho,
he's number 9.
Ancelotti.
Check.
Check.
No, we'll leave it. This one I agree with you.
Because there's only one season he had a bad season. That was like where he got like 12 goals. That one year that everyone got onto.
Fairs.
That's it.
11, 12.
Yeah, that's it.
Nah, he has
That's
been.
it.
10, 11, 10, 11.
He has
10,
been
11.
very
I
good.
mean,
10,
That's fine.
with Benzema, I think it's a credit to him because to be, you know how Real Madrid, their turnover for high profile players are. Every year they sign a big star.
Yeah.
The fact that they were never willing to replace Benzema after all the years, there's a reason for that, bro.
100%,
There's
100%.
he gets a lot of credit for that.
2 years. I'll give it to you still.
2 years.
2 years. 19, but that's close.
19
it's close,
still,
it's close.
Come on, that's still.
I'll give it
But
to him.
you still gotta get that one.
He's on 20
But,
already this year. 20 and 23.
Yeah, he's fake.
Crazy.
He's fake.
But it also helps that he had Zidane with him as well. I think that was another.
Yeah, that's another good contributing factor. Yeah,
that was another thing. He has Zizou with him. But yeah,
All right. Yeah. So, who's your one again? Last.
Yeah, I would have probably gone with Benzema.
Yeah.
still.
So we got a straight four.
Straightforward. That's the only
He's
one.
had a
that we
very
agreed
good year,
with.
man. He's-
Yeah.
He's killing it, bro. He's killing it. Real Madrid are doing well in the league. He's doing well. France, I think it has to be him, innit?
Yeah.
Next one. Next STS award we're going for is best signing. Best signing. So 2 windows. January. They could have came in January or they could have came in the summer. Best signing this year.
Well, I've gone for a mixture of like maybe not so much.
I didn't want to go too obvious or too big.
Yeah, maybe, but
I
maybe
was
not
going
so
what they've
much.
done for their club. They brought to the club.
Well, maybe not. I haven't really gone for so much for the club in general because I looked through the list and I was looking at people that I'm thinking, have they performed better than what their price tag was? Have they made a massive contribution based on their price tag, or just have they made a massive contribution in general, or how have they played this year? But I just struggled to find someone, and I thought personally in
That's
terms of
because
the,
the same. Because I struggled to find someone, I went back and I was like, you know what? Let me look at.
there's different angles. I was
Different
speaking to Liban about it with the different angle of how you could come with this transfer window from based on like even January transfer to thing. But I just went with Donnarumma in terms of the age of what they've got him at, in terms of him getting in for a free, and them arguably having that kind of transfer tied up before the Euros had even finished, knowing that they were going to get a player of the tournament from the Euros valued at arguably 60-70 million pound for free, I think is personally going to be massively beneficial for them financially and just performance wise is at PSG from now on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I went for Donnarumma.
based on not what he's achieved yet at PSG, but
he has had a good year though as well.
Best signing they got off him in general, what it could be,
and to be honest, what he's still given up until this stage, it's not like as if he's had no howlers, and I think he's had good games. But in terms of his performances this year as well for Italy, you're getting a young goalkeeper that's worth £67 million.
Yeah, young goalkeeper that's also got years of experience. It's scary.
It's
scary. Levan?
I went with Sebastian Haller.
That's mad. That's why I tried to say for this team. I had two names. I had Harler / Ramsdale, but Harler was my first choice. Yeah. But go. Give
you go because
Champions League, baby. Jeez,
crazy.
10 goals in the group stages.
Have you seen this? Have you seen the domestic?
Even in general,
It's
even in general,
mental,
it's one of them weird ones because
it's hard for me to give it to him, man.
It's one of them weird ones. No. It's one of them weird ones because obviously he played in Germany, right?
He did well
before West Ham. He did really well.
Yeah.
Him and Luka Jovic actually strike partners. Premier League didn't work.
Premier League was dreadful.
I get the Dutch League. I get the Dutch League, and I get the Ajax thing, and it's a bit easier to play in the Dutch League. Mason Mount, as a kid, destroyed the Dutch League. But like end of the day, like in the Champions League, what he's done. But only two teams has won every single game.
And he scored in every single game.
10 goals in the group
scored
stages.
Every single game.
Yeah.
He scored in every single game. And he got 10 goals. I think that's a record with Ronaldo, isn't it?
Yeah,
most goals
Ronaldo had higher, but it was the first time he scored in every single group stage game.
Yeah.
With Ronaldo.
Wow.
Yeah.
But their group, the only reason why I didn't pick him, their group was, come on, man.
But still, for a striker like Seb Harler,
for a striker Benfica,
bro, they had quality teams that are on the same level as them. I would say.
Come on, man.
Like, bear in mind, you're saying their group, but also this is Ajax.
Their group was bad.
This is Ajax. This is not Man City.
No, but Ajax have been.
That was the worst group. That was the worst.
Bro, they had Besiktas, Dortmund, and Sporting
Lisbon. They had Dortmund.
That's three decent teams. That's the three.
But that was a Haalandless Dortmund as well. One of them games as well.
Only one of them.
And as you know, the defense disgusting.
But that's only dreadful. The other game, Haaland was present.
Yeah, but he's an Ajax player. He's not a Man. It's not Man City.
I get you.
If Man City win this group, that's his group.
No, listen. As a sign-in for their club,
that's why I said it. I said for Ajax. So Haaland signing for Ajax. No Ajax player is scoring 10 goals in the group stage.
Yeah.
So I'm saying as him signing for Ajax, so he's been a signing of the year relative to the club that signed him.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the scope of Europe. There's been players that have signed and made a bigger impact.
Yeah.
But for person to club, no one. If you do it like how it is, no one's done better.
Yeah. And nobody would have expected him to do as well.
That's what I'm saying. No one's done better. And it was an unexpected sign. No one really cared about the sign. No one. Oh, Haaland Ajax.
I didn't even think about him, to be honest.
Yeah.
West Ham was so happy to give him away as well. So
it's a good argument. It's a good argument.
That's why I went for him, based on what he done for the club.
It's a good argument. It's a good argument.
Beneficial wise. But yeah, I went for Haaland. Obviously, because I also had Ramsdale there. Because it generally first 2 games of the season we played, first 3 games of the season, played Brentford, City, and Chelsea, got destroyed. Ramsdale came in, the whole team looks different now.
The backlines look solid.
The whole team looks different. The whole way we play is different. And this another one similar to Donnarumma, where it's like what we could have in our hands for a long time. He's 23 years old. He's the personality is incredible. His playing style is incredible. His shot stopping is incredible. Everything about him, like the fans love him. Already, he's already an icon at the club already, and it's been like 4 months already. So that's why I had Ramsdale, just in like what he could do for us. And
reminds me of Bruno when Bruno came to United.
The excitement, I just changed everything.
Automatically became
everything changed. Everyone loves him.
I think him play stuff.
No, just
but everyone loves him automatically. He's changed everything.
The atmosphere, everything.
And these are all important stuff. Like when I said team cohesion is number one. Like before you even get on the pitch, that's the number one thing is team cohesion. Number one thing. And Ramsdale was another thing where he slotted straight in and is already one of the biggest characters in the dressing room. So I think as a signing for Arsenal, once again, relative to what to the club, for Arsenal, I think he was a big signing this season. And we signed him from Championship, bro. He played the first 2 games of the season in the Championship already. So there, but I Haaland edges it, but I had Haaland / Ramsdale for this one. And I can't go on this video without mentioning an Arsenal player. Everyone knows I've got the Arsenal bias.
It's a good shout.
Those are my picks. But
who did you go for, FaZe?
I went with David Alaba. When Ramos left, everyone thought our backline would be dead. We bought him for free, and it's been ever solid, man. Ever solid.
To be fair, I haven't been watching La Liga. How's he been doing?
It's been very well. And him and Militao has been.
I like Militao, by the way.
Militao is very, very good. But now David came for free.
Came for free.
He is literally our captain. The way he's vocal and everything. He's been a very, very great signing.
I'd like to play Real Madrid again to see how different it has been, because I haven't really watched Alaba so much. I've seen him a couple times, but it's just when we played them, when they had that mixture.
You guys were lucky last season.
No, but we did cook you, like
you know what?
we did cook you.
No, you guys were
we
lucky
should
last
have
season.
won. Like we should have scored way more goals.
You guys were very lucky last season.
No, but I'm just saying in terms of your partnership at the back, looked dreadful.
Bro,
The defense looked dreadful from Real Madrid.
Ramos was injured for 4 months. Comes in. Vinicius was playing right back.
But even both games, both games, we cooked you lot, and we should have won by a lot more. But that's what I'm saying.
The Bridge game, you should have won a lot more.
Yeah,
facts. Yeah.
I think personally, both of them would play a lot more. But I'm saying just in general, for them to go from where they were to now win the league quite comfortably and looking quite solid, then I'd like to see them a bit more.
And we've got the Champions League against PSG, so let's see.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Test. That's a good test as well.
I think PSG go through there, but that's a conversation for another day.
If Neymar comes back healthy,
Sister's birthday not then?
February time. I think
crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
So you got Alaba, signing of the season.
Yes.
When he first signed him, did you think he'd be signed the season when you first signed him?
No, but he surprised me, man.
Yeah.
Surprised me. And he's playing centre back as well. Mad.
I would have thought he was suspect as well. I'd have been thinking,
he plays in midfield for Austria.
Bayern Munich.
You're thinking the way that the Bundesliga is already on the front foot, he hasn't really been tested for years. So going to Real Madrid and getting tested, he's done
He's
well.
literally
replacing Ramos on Varane. It's a tough job.
Backline is fast.
And you know what's mad about him?
Backline is fast.
Fast.
Alaba, Mendy,
Carvajal. You know what's mad? We were supposed to give him a different shirt number. He literally said, "Give me the Ramos number. I can replace him." And he's doing it.
Elite, fair play. Sean, signing of the season?
He said it, no?
By the way,
Donnarumma, that was a tired. That was a tired. I said Donnarumma. He played for PSG, bro.
No, I know, but I'm
I
saying
think
it's
it's
like,
more
I've just
what
not
could
been.
be. What could be.
I've not really seen anything.
fair
that's
enough,
been
fair enough.
standoutish.
Okay, next we've got the biggest transfer flop. This one's interesting.
Oh,
The
that was
biggest
easy.
transfer
Oh,
flop.
That's easy for me.
I hope it's easy for all of us then.
That's easy.
Hopefully we'll have the
I think
same
we're going
one.
to be all across the board.
Hopefully the same.
Shall I start off first?
Yeah.
Saul.
Saul as well.
Oh, horror.
I got Saul as well.
Fairs.
Oh, you don't have Saul?
Oh,
Oh, no,
you
you realised you missed out on Saul.
Who did you put?
Do you know what though?
I have Saul as well, yeah.
It's still tight. Still tight. But that's not really a signing though, man. That's a loan, man.
Yeah, but it's still a transfer move.
You got a thing. I'm pretty sure you got the City guy, no?
Nah.
I can't.
We'll see, guy.
Jack.
No way.
Oh, good.
I got the other side of Manchester.
Sancho.
Of course.
Oh, no.
Of course.
Sancho.
No.
Dreadful, man.
You know,
Do you know what it is? Today, he saw him do one sidestep past someone.
You know what
and he said,
no.
Saint Maximin was making man tweak.
That's what it is.
Rashford was getting man nutmegs.
This guy is very...
Joe Linton was...
This guy
Joe Linton was nutmegging Rashford. And this guy turned around for 5 minutes, said, yo, did you see that?
Listen. No. This guy's a slimy brother. When St. Maximin put it through my man's legs and then he drew the foul, who was it? It was Maguire. This guy was getting excited.
I wasn't getting excited.
You were getting excited.
I wasn't getting excited.
You was getting excited.
No, Ilias had to tap me to say that he nutmegged him. Ilias got excited, not me.
No, you guys got excited.
So you were talking too much.
Let's be honest.
You were talking too much. You weren't watching the game today.
I see Sancho, I think he dumped 2 players. Yeah. And I said, yo, did you see that? Yeah. He tried to make it like, it's all right. I said, come on, don't do that.
Right.
It's all right.
No,
come on.
You got to put
it wasn't even all right. It was actually brazy.
You got to put into context, yeah? But do you know what? Before the show, I already had my notes written up, yeah? Before that, I was going to say, Jadon Sancho is on the same stats as Sean Longstaff in terms of goals and games contributions. But Sean Longstaff actually got an assist today for St. Maximin's goal, so he's got an assist extra than what Sancho's got in contribution for Sancho.
That's mad. Isn't it?
It's a bit mad. Like 1 goal, 0 assists from a...
If you're saying it's Jadon Sancho's flop, so is Lukaku.
Nah, but Lukaku has genuinely had a good couple of games where he's the
so
Arsenal
has
game.
Sancho.
No, he hasn't. Sanchez
your
had
team.
Against
your team. Against your team, bro.
You lot was parked under the bus. You got.
He was our threat. He was our outlet. He was the one that was giving you problems.
You give us 0 problems in that game. We literally gave your expected goals. This expected goals.
Now it matters.
This
Now it
expected
matters.
goals.
This guy
No,
loves moving
this
the goalpost.
expected
You know he
goals.
loves moving
No, do you know
goalposts,
why?
you know
Because this
that.
expected
Hey,
goal
Faisal,
stuff
get to
man
know this
talk
brother,
about.
you know. He likes
No, but
moving the
Faisal,
goalposts.
Now it matters.
Faisal,
Now it matters all
it
the
doesn't
time.
matter. I'm just going to say to you, I was at the game. It was constant pressure from Chelsea. They had 1 chance and he scored on a break. That was his only 1 goal.
Whose mistake was it?
Jorginho. But that's literally
player
been
of
his
the
only
year,
mistake.
the player of the
That's
year.
literally been his only mistake I've seen him.
With Sancho, he has it.
The only mistake he's made.
Sancho cost.
Not against West Ham. Did he make a mistake against West Ham?
Which one?
Jorginho. Not against Arsenal in
yes, West Ham.
January, I think.
West Ham as well.
West Ham when you lost to West Ham. Jorginho made a
Yeah,
mistake.
he made a mistake. You're
What,
right.
the
You know what's
pass?
mad? You know what's
Nah,
mad
that's
about
not,
Jorginho as well?
I don't personally think
You
it's
know what's
this one.
mad? His penalty miss against Switzerland might cost them not going to the World Cup in Qatar.
Yeah, but it's all these ifs and buts, bruv.
Well
Listen, at the end of the day, personally,
Now, you got an agenda.
Sancho,
We know that already, man.
Sancho, no, it's
You
not
know
even
that
an
already.
agenda. Expectations levels of what Sancho, look, you're talking about transition. Look at the numbers he put
He's
up
had
for
good
Borussia
games, though.
Dortmund.
He's had
Look
good
at the
games
numbers
as
he
well.
put up for Dortmund. He's played 13 games, same amount as Sean Longstaff, and Sean Longstaff got one more extra assist than him. It's crazy.
No, but you have to
I think
understand.
so.
Certain
he's young.
goalkeepers have the
He's
same
young.
amount of-
He's a young player.
I think
Let's
it's
be honest.
unfair.
He's a young player.
I think it's unfair. Ole never used him well. I think it's unfair.
How do you say his name? How do you say his
I
name?
heard that one as well.
Wait, how do you say his name? Say it again.
Ole.
They said
Oh,
Ole. They said
okay.
Ole.
Ole. He said it.
He said Ole.
I was like, whoa, hey. I don't know who's that man.
This is our French.
I
Is
don't-
he
I don't
French
get
or
the
Spanish?
I don't know. Ole is.
Listen,
He really is
you
Spanish.
can't get onto people.
Oh, yeah, his pronunciation of players.
I've heard you
Jesus.
pronounce
Right,
madness.
He says, yeah, who's Arsenal and Chelsea's former striker? French guy, second top scorer of all time for France. Plays for AC Milan.
Oliver.
Oh shit.
What was his name?
Giroud.
No, what's his name? What do you call him? Huh?
Giroud.
What do you call him?
I don't know. I know what you're talking
He
about.
calls him Giroud.
Giroud.
When did I say that?
Giroud.
Oh, that's it.
Giroud. Who's Arsenal's greatest ever player?
Don't tell me he called him Henry.
Huh?
Henry.
What do you call him?
Don't
Henry.
please don't say
What
he
do you
called
call him?
Henry.
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 Henry. Henry.
Who said Colligan last week, by the way?
Colleague.
Elias. Okay. What did you say? You said something crazy as well.
When?
What did you say last week? What did you say?
Oh,
That's it.
huh? Cucurella by accident.
That's it.
Cucurella.
I was trying to say two things at the same time. That's why. I know it's Cucurella, bro.
It happens, man. I have to accept it. It happens, man.
No,
It
but that's
happens,
how
man.
you normally
It
speak.
happens. Yeah, it's true. I
made a mistake. You can't compare a mistake
He's not lying.
to
He's not lying.
something
though.
same
That's true. No, well, he's actually telling the truth. I can't count.
Who was your transfer flop?
Terry Henry. Saul.
Saul as well, yeah.
Yeah,
Sancho.
I'm just saying in terms of
Your
in
thing is
terms-
just crazy.
no, but in terms of transfer market value, he's one of the highest transfer marketed players of that summer's transfer window.
So what about Jack Grealish?
And has been
what
nothing.
about 100 million?
Jack Grealish has been playing well,
What
though.
about?
Jack Grealish has
That's
played
what I'm
well.
saying. You're picking and choosing.
I'm not
because
picking and choosing.
There's
Grealish
games
has been
where
alright.
there's games where Grealish hasn't played well. There's games where Grealish.
but Grealish has had good games.
But let's be honest. If
Sancho has not given me a good game.
Grealish has started more games than Sancho has.
Yeah, no, but Sancho. I've counted Sancho's games. How much? How many
honest
minutes he's played.
discussion? The three of them, Sancho, Lukaku, Grealish, they've had bad games. They've had.
I haven't
good
seen
games.
Sancho have a good game.
That's cap. No.
I haven't.
Have a discussion because now
I genuinely don't think I've seen him have
How
a
many
good
United
game.
games have you watched?
All of their games, bro. I watch all of United's
He's
games.
capping, bro.
You watch all of United's games.
Wallahi, he's capping. That's facts. On my mom's life, it's fact. It's capping.
There
That's
you go.
cap.
We'll leave that
That's
open.
cap. Saying
That's
he hasn't
open to the
had any
viewers.
good game. That's absolutely cap. There's no
For
point
his
having a discussion about it.
for his transfer record fee, for his not a record fee, but for his transfer fee.
What about Jack Grealish? 100 million. What
He's
about
been
100
good.
million Lukaku?
But we know what City do.
You got paid a striker 100 million. He's only got what 2 goals?
Well, City players
He's
take
got
some.
more than 2 goals, bro.
Like in the league, I'm talking about.
He's
How
got
many goals?
4 now.
Oh, he's got 4 in total.
No,
In
City
the
players.
league,
Yes.
league.
Or 4 in the league.
Okay, 4 in the
Scored
league.
2 in the opening debut against these lot.
Okay,
Scored on
and
the
then what-
weekend.
so
Scored one against us.
So
One against
But
us.
he's been
100
out.
against
Okay,
Villa.
how many games has he played? How
And
many
then one
games has he been
against now
available?
against Villa again.
How
Huh?
many games has he played? How many games have been
So
available?
it's but that's the same way what you're doing though. You're
No,
being
I'm
unfair
saying
as well.
about how many games Sancho has played.
He's come off
12
the bench,
games.
so he hasn't started every game. There's
No, I know
games
he
where he's
hasn't.
only come on, played like 10 minutes here,
Bro,
15 minutes here,
I-
20
You can't
minutes
really
here.
kick on.
Not
You
20
can't really
minutes.
kick on when you
Not
play
20
10 minutes at the end of a
That's what
game.
I'm saying.
You can't.
I'll show you,
Go check,
bro.
Yeah,
I've
go
done-
check,
I've
go check.
done- I've done my
I'll show
research.
you right now myself.
You can't
I've done my
really-
research,
Watch
bro.
it. Transfer market, yeah. Let's
Can't
go
really
there
kick
right
on
now.
when you play
not
10
transfer
minutes.
market, bro.
Transfer market, yeah.
No,
63
no.
played 63 minutes
That's
against.
mad, huh?
Look,
Is that like transfer
Yeah,
market?
okay.
look, got dragged. Came on today. Yeah, played 66 minutes. No. Look, 66 minutes he played. Look, his career. He's played 14 games this season so
How
far.
many off the bench?
Next week,
14
yes,
games.
yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Look, oh, for fuck's sake.
Look, go to it. Go to it because I see what you're doing.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to show you. Look, 66 minutes he started.
Okay.
61 minutes he started against Crystal Palace.
Okay, no, but-
90 minutes he played against Arsenal.
Alright, go-
Started against Chelsea.
What he's doing?
Started against
He's just talking about
Villarreal.
the ones where he started.
Started.
Mention the ones where he's not started.
I'm just
Mention the ones where he's
telling
not
you.
coming off the
I'm
bench.
telling you in terms of his last.
Okay, talk about the ones
In terms
he
of
has
his
started.
no,
Talk
I'm
about
just
the
telling
ones
you.
he
In
has started.
terms
Let's talk about the
of
ones he has
before today's game where he was a sub.
Okay.
He started against Norwich.
Yeah, and
He
he played
started
alright.
his previous
He
game
played
against
okay
Palace.
against Norwich.
He started against
Alright,
Arsenal.
against Norwich, did he not play well?
started against Chelsea.
Well, who
He
against who?
started against
Against
Villarreal.
He
He
not- he
started
not
against
made an alright
Watford.
game.
Who's
He
He
Norwich?
started his last
Norwich.
6-7 matches, bro. He's got 1 goal.
Who's Norwich?
No.
Norwich, yeah, is mad. Bruv, he played 45 minutes against City. Yes, he came off the bench. Atalanta was a Champions League game.
Came off for 4 minutes.
Yeah, but these are Champions
On
League.
the
I'm
bench,
talking- No,
on the bench
I'm not.
again.
I don't.
He
No,
came on
I'm
for
talking
2
about
games.
in them 2 games.
And 16
Played
minutes-
6.
16
Started
minutes-
against Leicester.
18 minutes.
No, that's against Atalanta. I'm not talking about. I'm
He
talking about
started
Premier
8
League.
games this season now.
8 games.
8 games.
8 games
Yeah.
he started, bro.
Start 8 games.
That's unfair.
Only
man.
games. That's what I'm saying. Of
It's
course
unfair for you to make a
One goal
judgment.
contribution,
saying,
bro.
of course it is.
I'm
bro.
just saying in terms of.
I'm saying, how about
his
this?
performance haven't
And,
been great.
I'll make a statement right now. Jack Grealish has had a worse season than.
Nah, that's crazy.
No, he hasn't. He
that's
hasn't.
crazy.
He hasn't.
That's
crazy.
No,
That's crazy.
I think yes.
Jack Grealish hasn't had a worse
I
season.
think yes. I think
No, he
yes.
hasn't.
I think if you put Sancho in
That's
that team,
an illness.
if you put Sancho in that team, he's doing more than what Jack Grealish is doing.
You need
100%
smart
facts.
ball,
No,
100%.
no.
That's facts, bro. 100%.
That was
facts.
crazy. That was crazy.
So
Alright,
you
that's
don't-
our
wait,
biggest chance for flops.
You don't think that? You don't think
I
that if
think
Sancho was in that City team, his output would be more than what Grealish is given? I think it would.
Right, but based on how it's how
I think
Pep
what
wants to play
100
him.
million for
Based
that
on how
is
Pep
mental.
was playing, bro. Like you could say, I think maybe if you put Saka in that team, he'll perform
bro.
crazy.
You need to trick smart ball, brother.
I say put Bukayo Saka in that City team and perform crazy. Like you can say anything.
Yeah, but then what I'm saying is, okay, that's a fair.
We can only deal with what we see.
Exactly. I agree with that. Okay, so that's our transfer flops. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. I've added one more award at the end of the year awards because but it's one that I haven't briefed you guys about, so I went off the cuff. 2021's best SDS cast member.
Mental. But I give it to this guy.
The
man.
final award of the year.
Hey, came out of nowhere.
I give it to
Yeah.
Mental.
I give it to Sean, man.
The straw poll, man. The straw poll was mad.
Nah, but that's not who they like. That's whose team they like.
Yeah,
so
no.
best SDS cast member 2021.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I've come in recently, but I came in just to argue with this guy.
So that says a lot.
There's a lot of people that just want to argue.
Just argue with this guy,
says a lot.
and I've learned a lot. Not a lot.
I'm glad you've learned.
Not useful.
I'm close
Well,
to
it's not useful.
you. I'm close to you.
No, no, brother,
You're getting the energy
brother,
from me. You're
I'm
learning.
getting nothing from you.
You're learning. It's because you're in the star player seat. That's why. Star players' energy is overwhelming.
Well, I've learned a lot of bullshit from you, but
You've become FFF. It's mad what star players chair can do to man.
Triple F is crazy.
Well, that better not be before
That's the thing, man.
That might be
But nah, he's the main guy.
Thank you, man.
This year, man. Well
I
done,
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
it's got to go to you, Sean. It's got to
Yeah,
go
I
to you.
give it to Sean as well.
Well
It's got to go
That's
to you,
it.
Sean. Congrats to a good year.
you. Thanks, guys.
Big year.
I don't know who I would have given my
Who
one
would you
to.
give it to?
CBK.
Stars here. You got
CBK
Elias,
had a
who
great
sits
feature,
here,
man.
Liban is here.
CBK had a great one episode,
Hey.
man. I don't know, man. Who would I have given it to? Elias has stunk up the place, man.
Mental.
That's mental.
That's acid. I think he's still burning from the Sunday League.
Abs' feature was a bit.
Oh,
Bit
that's
mad.
not nice. That's not.
Rory, good guy, good ep, good
Chelsea
ep.
fan, man. I hate
But I can't lie. If I was Sharky's a host, but in terms of everyone else, probably gone Liban still.
Ooh, my brother.
Come on, man.
My brother, you know.
My guy.
Fair play.
My guy.
Fair play. And we'll end it on that. That's the and I actually want to see you lot's comments as well on all the categories, including the best SDS cast member. Get involved in the comments below. Hashtag SSPod on Twitter. That is the last episode of the year, guys. Thank you so much for staying involved. Thank you so much for the growth and everything you guys have put into the channel. We started this year, I don't know, like 40, 30k subscribers. We've gained 100.
125, man.
We've gained almost 100k this
Insane.
year.
Insane.
So that's all down to you guys. The TikTok is on over 100,000 followers, which the TikTok only started like 4 months ago,
We've got millions of likes as well.
which is sick. Yeah, which is sick. So you guys
Great.
get involved on Twitter. You guys get involved everywhere, and we stay consistent for you guys. So thank you guys so much for the year. That is a wrap for this year. We're back next week as usual. It's not like we're going anywhere for a long time. We're back next week. We've got a big cast as well. Faisal came through today. Thank you, Faisal, Liban, and Sean as well. But we've got loads of
Cheers,
other
guys.
people that are always here.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Shout
Star.
out to all the mandem as well.
Yeah, I'm sure Star Player.
All the man them.
I'm sure
All
Star
the man
Player and
them.
others would love to say thank you as well.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
thank you from everyone at Sharky the Sports. Get involved in the comments and on Twitter. We will be back next week. See you guys. Bye.
Peace.